Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Got me some rest. I look rested, I feel rested. God has been speaking to me a lot. He's been speaking to me a lot in my spirit, man. And you're going to be hearing from me a lot today. You're going to be hearing from me a lot today. Join me at 9 a.m. this morning for a word of encouragement. This morning, I just wanted to give you a few minutes. This morning, I just want to say something to you, and that is to open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say is open up your eyes. Because what you need to realize, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We wrestle not. And I'm going to read this right quick. Now, I just want to remind you, many of you, when your test comes, when your the thing that is a pet peeve that takes place, and when that pet peeve is activated, because you need to understand that the enemy, he's looking for and he's studying your pet peeves. He's studying your weaknesses and he's studying your strengths. And so he's studying how to cause you to fall by way of the vehicle of your emotions. He's working on your emotions. He's working on your emotions. And the thing that you must realize and understand, whether it's your loved one, whether it's your spouse, him or her, your kids, mama, daddy, whoever it is on your job, outside your job, in the grocery store, in the car while you're driving, you need to realize and understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We wrestle not, it's not fleshly. It's not. And so in saying that it's not fleshly, stop looking at it that way. Stop looking at her that way. Stop looking at him that way. You must look at the influence behind it. When people become hateful, when a person becomes evil, you ever heard those saying, no pun intended, the hit dog will holler? Anytime you talk on or you talk about a certain topic that someone doesn't like, that it rubs them a certain way, they gonna holler. A hit dog will holler. Hit dog will holler. And see, the thing about it, I'm talking Bible. That's all I'm talking Bible. And so you're not mad at me. They're not necessarily mad at me, but they mad at the spirit in me. They mad at God. That's what it is. That's what it is. When things come at you, when the enemy comes at you, when adverse conditions come at you, you must realize and understand that these things are after your influence. They are after who you believe in. See, the enemy's trying to break you down to a place where you don't believe what you say. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to break you down to a point where you don't believe what he's saying. That's what it is. That's what it is. He's trying to hook with you. He's trying to bamboozle you. He's trying to pull the rug up under your eyes. Tongue twisted there. Oh, that's it. And he's the great magician. He's the optical illusion. He's the Houdini. He's the great deceiver. I'll pin that right there. The great deceiver. Are you being deceived? In anything in your life, are you being deceived? Are you being deceived? Because the Bible said, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Be not deceived. Whatso man soweth, that will he also reap. And so, in other words, all of you who think that the people around you are getting over, they don't get by with being free, nothing gonna happen to them, and while you suffer, the Bible said, now listen to what the Bible said. The Bible said, fret not yourself because of evil and wicked doers, for soon they're gonna be cut off. The treasure of the wicked are laid for the just. Now that's word. But let me read this right quick, just in your mind, just in your hearing. And I just want to read these two verses. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read 11 through 14. I'm going to end it right there, and I'm going to see at 9 o'clock, and it says, and that is the Ephesians 6 chapter, verses, let's go for the 10th verse. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, wickedness. That's power, that's ability. Against rulers of the darkness of this world. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I just got to read that again. That's it. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in that evil day, and having done all to stand therefore. Having your loins girded about with the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. May God add a blessing to the reading and the hearing of his word. Good morning, good morning, good morning. See you at 9 soon. God bless you.